all the drama. She's got to have all the dreams. We won't talk about soul walking. Everything has to come from you, all of it. She should have no outside influences on any level.
Can you talk a little bit about that, about how the restrictions and the boundaries you put on a woman in terms of who she can talk to, where she can go, these kind of things?
Yeah, absolutely. So you have to be very careful with this, and I'm very careful when I talk about this, because I don't want anyone to be autistic about it, right? But if you really want to truly soul walk a chick, she's yours. And when I say she's yours, I mean she's basically with you, her family, your family. That's basically it, right? If she has like a really strong social circle and she really insists on seeing them, they're going to have a big influence over her. And it is in your best interest to get her away from that social circle. So you're trying to soul walk her, right? We don't want her out with whoever saying whoever. And then women can't shut the fuck up either. They'll talk your business. They'll give their side of the story only. You're a bad guy now. My husband wouldn't do that, even though the bitch is lying just to try and flex. You know what I mean? It gets in their head, right? So you have to try and isolate her from those things. And the things we've talked about thus far, like selling a dream, adding excitement, her never catching you slipping, all these things tie into isolating her and taking her away from the outside influences. Every outside influence is your enemy. All of them. So when it comes to Sterling, there's certain hard rules, right? We don't let your chick hang around dudes. That's a hard one. That's an obvious thing. If she's going to insist on hanging around with dudes, she's not going to be a chick. She's everyone's chick here, right? That's the person.
She goes back down to Tristan's frame to hug.
Yeah.
So from main chick, side chick, all the way back down to the bottom of the hug.
And there are hoes. You know, there's some chicks I know that are just hoes. I got some chicks who are fucking 15 out of 10. They're beautiful. I bang them every time I see them. But I know they do shit with being hoes. I don't fall off them. I get for hoes. Hoes are hoes, right? So you have to keep that frame in mind. But in terms of like isolating them from the friendship, it's not actually that difficult to do. Because women, people always talk about women being mystery. I will hard disagree with that. I think women will tell you anything you fucking want. You start coast out, they can't shut the fuck up. You can't shut the fuck up. You can sit there. Next time her friends come over, when they leave, just say, what was Leanne looking at you like that? Like what? I don't know, she looked like she had an evil look on her face. Oh, well, actually, last week she said this. Bullshit, make it up. They'll do it to themselves. You can say, oh yeah, she just seemed a bit jealous of you when we're talking. Some garbage. You can pry it out of them themselves. And when we talk about selling the dream, this is how everything is all encompassing, everything comes together, because they do. Imagine you just told her Leanne this. She said, yeah, me and Leanne argued last week. You have to sit down and say, you know what, there's some things I'm working on. If that money comes in, I really don't want to hang out with Leanne. She doesn't deserve to be hanging around with me. You're right. And she buys into the narrative more. She buys into the drama deeper. The rift with Leanne is now strength. You understand where I'm coming from? And people will call it manipulation, but what you're really doing is putting the pieces on the chessboard in the best place for you to win. You're the one playing the fucking game. But most dudes don't pay attention. Don't sell her a dream. Don't give her any drama. Leanne turns up. Oh, hi, Leanne. And they wonder where all goes fucking wrong.
And attacking frame is actually really easy too, because secretly, even though they're all friends,
they hate each other anyway.
So
they're always trying to one-up each other.
So one way that I isolate my girl to be only in my frame and not have her friends have influence is I attack her friend's frame. So we get in the truck and like, she ain't saying anything. Well, of course she's not. She doesn't respect it. And didn't she the one that said she wanted to go to Vegas on a girls trip? Yeah. She doesn't respect it. Trash. Yeah, trash. And I'll just attack every one of her friends because it's easy because every one of her friends' men are fucking pussies.
Yep.
So it's all right there. They are an example of what we're teaching not to be. So it's easy to penetrate it. Yeah. And the next thing you know, my girl is coming to me almost as if she thinks I'm going to forget that I told her this, telling me like, I told her that she must not respect me, man. I did not know that. I'm scared. I know that. Good job. Yeah. You know, I'm proud of you. Yeah. And that's all she really wants.
Yep.
Is for me to be proud of her. So once those things are installed and you get to what Adrian's talking about, where she looks at you like a hero, all she wants to do is make you proud of her.
100%. And that's also how she'll get her superiority over the women, which is what she's vying for. Well, this one's doing that whole shit. I don't do that.